How are you, sir?
I'm also fine. Your days are drawing nigh, right? You have only how many days left?
Sir,
12?
12 days.
You have 12 days left. Okay. Did you phone Tarikul?
Sir, I called him and
Okay.
talked
How
with
was
him,
his
sir.
Viva?
Uh, Fine, sir. His Viva was fine, and because he is taking for pre preparation, that's why he could not join with us. But when he could manage time, he will join with us, sir.
Okay.
His overall Viva was fine, sir.
That's fine. Okay. Nice. Good. Okay. Very good. How many questions was he asked? Did you ask him? How long did he stay in Viva board?
Actually, he said he could not count the time, but 15 or plus
15 minutes.
minutes.
15 minutes or plus. Okay. And he answered all of most of the questions.
Mm, most of the question he answered, sir.
Good. Bible was in English or in Bangla? Did you ask him?
English, sometime asking him English, sometime asking him Bangla,
Bangla. Both in both
mixed, sir,
language. Good.
both.
And how is your preparation?
Sir, Alhamdulillah, sir. I'm taking
Alhamdulillah.
preparation and try
Good.
to
Overall
take
preparation
my
is well.
good
That
preparation.
means you are taking preparation, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. Very good. Shahadat, how are you today? Shahadat Hussain, could you hear us? Shahadat? Okay. Anyway, let us start. We are going to share screen. Then we'll start. Our questions about bureaucracy, corruption, and good governance. Before going to question, at first I'd like to ask Shahin Alam, describe how you have come to Bangladesh Public Service Commission for Viva.
Uh, Sir, thank you, sir, for giving me chance to say a few words about how I have come BP PHC. Sir, I stay, sir. I am living in Naugan. Before my exemption, I come to Dhaka and stay with my friends mess. So that, sir, uh, this day is very special for me. That's why I take all the preparation before the days. So I get up at down and perform my Fajr Salat.
At dawn,
Then
got up at dawn, not down, it will be dawn, D-A-W-N,
dawn.
dawn. I got up or
Yeah,
woke up at dawn. Yeah.
woke up at dawn and perform my Fajr Salat. Then I check all my Viva materials and uh, take uh, take preparation for going to BPHC. Uh, at taking 2 hours, as I stay in Dhanmondi, so I started for BPHC, taking 2 hours in my hand. Uh, then I hired a CNG so that I avoid the uh, jam jam
So
in the
that I
road.
could avoid,
Uh,
so that I could avoid traffic jam on the way.
I could have a traffic jam on the way. When I starting to go started to go BPHC in the roads, sometimes I face some traffic jam. But I am lucky that I reached BPHC before 1 hour. Sir, that that's
That
all
is all about. Okay,
about
nice. Well, now questions. Who is the administrative head of a ministry?
Sir, Prime Minister is the administrative head of the ministry. Sorry, sir.
The ministry
Secretary is
secretary
the
is the
administrative head of
administrative
a
head of the
ministry.
ministry. Okay. Who is the executive head of a ministry?
Minister is the executive head of a ministry, sir.
Can you tell us something about the administrative hierarchy?
Yes, sir. I can say something about administrative hierarchy. First of all, administrative officer joined as a assistant secretary. Then he promoted a senior assistant secretary. After that, deputy secretary. Then joint secretary. After that, additional secretary, and finally he is secretary. This is the administrative hierarchy.
Why should bureaucrats be skilled and competent?
Sir, bureaucrats should be skilled and competent because most of the administrative work, administrative tasks depend on them. So that bureaucrats should be skilled and competent.
Do you think the regulatory authorities should be strict? Why or why not?
Yes, sir. I think the regulatory authorities should be strict because uh, depends because they are strictly stand depends many things properly uh, for proper management. The regulatory authorities should be strict.
Do you think the regulatory authority, okay. What is bureaucratic bottleneck? Do you have any idea about bureaucratic bottleneck?
Sorry, sir. I have no idea about
You
bureaucracy.
have no idea about bureaucratic bottleneck. Do you know the meaning of bureaucratic bottleneck?
No, sir. This term is new
Okay.
to me.
Bangla meaning is amlatantrik jotilata.
Amlatantric jatilata.
Okay. Well, so
Is
you have to go
sir,
through this one. Do you have any idea about red tapism?
yes, sir. I have a idea about red trapezium. Actually, sir, the red trapezium is the longevity of administrative procedure. It's called red trapezium.
Okay. Well, at what capacity will you have to work if you are posted at the secretariat?
Sir, when I posted at the secretariat,
When
I
if
joined.
I am posted at
If
secretariat,
if I am posted at the secretariat, I work as a assistant secretary, and I will be a section chief. As a section chief, I uh, do different types of works which is related to our section.
okay. At what capacity will you have to work if you are posted in the field administration?
Sir, when I am posted in the field administration, then I join as a assistant commissioner, and I will be a staff officer of a DC. I work by the direction of deputy commissioner in the
Okay.
field administration.
Yes. Do you think you can play some role in reducing corruption?
Yes, sir. I think I can play some role in reducing corruption.
How?
Sir, corruption is a curse of of our country. Actually, all our, especially our Prime Minister, uh, showed zero tolerance against corruption. So, as a part of the government, I uh, try to play a important role to reduction corruption, taking some necessary steps against the corruption. I actually at first uh, I am tried to me free from corruption. then under who is the under of my substaff, I try to make them corruption free.
Okay. Is corruption a bar to development?
Yes, sir. Corruption is a bar of a development. It
What?
creates many hindrances.
Okay. What do you mean by good governance?
Sir, good governance means uh, such type of governance where the rule of law, the proper democracy, transparency, responsibility are present, and the basic fundamental rights are reserved. This type of governance is good governance.
Do you think good governance exists in Bangladesh at present?
I think, sir, good governance exists in Bangladesh because there is a rule of law, and we practice democracy, and access to information available here. That's why, sir, good governance is present at Bangladesh.
What are the preconditions for good governance?
Sir, the precondition for good governance are the rule of law, proper democracy, transparency, uh, reserve the fundamental rights, etc. Sir.
Is there any relationship between democracy and development?
Yes, sir. There is a important relation between democracy and development. Basically, sir, development depends on democracy. When a government elected by the people, this time this is mandatory for the government to do some development activities of a country. Otherwise, on the next election, people reject them, so that the uh, government work for development. So this is a relation between democracy and development.
What are the challenges for establishing good governance in Bangladesh?
Actually, sir, there are many challenges for establishing good governance in Bangladesh, such as lackings of or sometimes lackings of rule of law, the proper democracy, access of information, the political instability are the challenges for establishing good governance in Bangladesh.
Is it tough for the bureaucrats to gain confidence of the general people?
Actually, sir, I think it is not tough for the bureaucrats to gain confidence of the general people. If a bureaucrats perform his duties properly, then it will be easy to gain the confidence of general people.
Okay. Are general people pleased at the services of the bureaucrats?
Mm, Sir, sometimes they are unpleased, sometimes they are pleased. There are two situations in our countries.
Is it challenging to coordinate various ministries?
Yes, sir, I think it is challenging to coordinate various ministries. Uh,
What is a directorate?
Sorry, sir, I
Okay, okay, good. Your presentation is good. You have answered almost all of the questions. So you have to know about bureaucratic bottleneck because this is very important question in bureaucracy. That means there are some complexities. Okay, and there are some drawbacks while functioning bureaucracy. Sometimes unnecessary delay. Okay, intentional delay sometimes happens. That time bureaucracy cannot function properly. Barriers, a lot of barrier comes. Okay. So you'll go through this one. Shahadat, are you ready to speak? Shahadat, Shahadat, unmute yourself and then talk. Shahadat. Shahadat, can't you hear me? Shahadat? Shahadat?
Assalamu alaikum.
Okay,
Hello,
start
sir.
your video.
Are you hearing me, sir?
Yes, yes, now I can hear you.
So
Okay,
sometimes my switch is hanging and they cannot work properly.
okay, okay.
That's a problem, sir.
Now are you ready to start?
So basically, I forget this lesson. I seems each my class work held in tomorrow. So I haven't preparation, sir.
You have not any preparation. Will I ask you questions? Topic.
Sorry, sir.
Will you be able to answer? Will you be able to answer
Sir, somewhat.
some questions? Okay. Well, who is the administrative head of a ministry?
So administrative head of the ministry is a secretary.
Secretary. Okay. Who is the executive head of a ministry?
Sorry, executive head of the ministry is minister.
Minister. Can you tell us something about the administrative hierarchy?
Sorry, sir.
You can't. Okay. Why should bureaucrats be skilled and competent?
The bureaucrats should be skilled and competent for a better service to the people.
Better service to the people, to better service. Okay. To get things done, because they have to face tackle a number of challenges, and new things appear, and they have to finish the things. They have to take those challenges. Okay, so they should be skilled and competent. Otherwise, they cannot solve any unknown problem. They cannot handle some challenges. Okay. Anyway, do you think the regulatory authorities should be strict? Why or why not?
Yes, sir. I think the regulatory authorities should be strict.
Why? Why?
If they don't strict,
If they are not strict,
if they are not strict, then many problems are ahead, such as uh, political facilities or any personal facilities. But when they are strictly handle all the rules, then no problem is ahead, but all people is equal and they served well for people.
okay. Do you have any idea about red tapeism?
Yes, sir. Red tapeism is a longevity of official processing any work for any work.
Okay. Is there any relation between democracy and development?
Yes, sir. Development is dependent on democracy because without democracy, development is so very hard because when a when a person or leader elected by democratic way, then then he will um, then he will uh, to the people then he will commit it to the people for development, but uh, uh, but if he cannot but if he couldn't development in his or her committed, they will be refused by the people. So he must be responsible for people and development. So I think democracy and development is
Okay. Okay. Is it challenging to coordinate various ministries?
yes, sir. It is challenging to coordinate various minister because
Ministries, right? Yeah.
because every minister has others processing of the work, such as financial ministry is work-based finance and others. Otherwise, the information minister is based work on information and uh, same every ministry has different work. Here coordinate is so challenging.
So challenging. Okay. Okay, thank you, Shadat. As you are not prepared, we will not ask you many questions. Now we are going to run. Okay, well, but you have to have preparation. You have to have information in your collection to present smartly. Rana, are you ready? Rana, are you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Okay, start your video on. Well, first tell us how you have come to BPSC from your house.
Sir, one problem I see that today is lesson 8 or 9.
Yeah. Start? Yeah.
Okay, sir. At first, I start to go. At first, I come out from my home and then then take a CNG, and then I reached in the main gate of Public Service Commission, and then I came to this Viva board.
Okay. Well, who is the administrative head of a ministry?
Administrative head is secretary.
Okay. And who is the executive head of a ministry?
Executive head of the ministry is a minister.
Minister. Okay. What are human rights?
Human rights is a rights to establish rights as a human to establish rights as a human who the government given the rights as a human, then the right established is human rights.
Okay. Well, what are fundamental rights?
Fundamental rights is a rights our constitution given the rights as a human, and it is the third step of our constitution. 26 to 44 is our fundamental rights.
Okay. Is there any difference between human rights and fundamental rights?
Yes, fundamental rights is a basic rights to for a human to live in a country, and the human rights is a equal rights of a human to live live easily and secure place for his life.
Okay. Okay, then What are the functions of the Prime Minister?
Prime Minister, everything in this government, Prime Minister command, we follow the Prime Minister command in our every ministry, and Prime Minister play the most effective role in a ministry, and some of the ministry, Prime Minister is the head of this ministry, and also they Prime Minister manage the whole country system and the whole country upcoming policy, and also he manage his or her political work as a team of a country.
What are the functions of the President?
President is the honorable post of a honorable head post of this country. He is the chief in this country, and he signature the many of bill which are come from the parliament. He signatures many bills.
He
signs many bills, and also he employed the Chief Justice and other constitutional post. He appoint them as a advice of Prime Minister, and that's also.
What are the functions of the Speaker of the House of the Nation?
Speaker of the House of the Nation, mainly his function is to maintain the Parliament House, and also he take oath of the President. He take oath President, and also Parliament members.
He conducts oath taking ceremony of the President. He conducts oaths of the President. Okay.
He conducts oath taking ceremony of President and also the Parliament members. And the Speaker is the head of this Parliament. He maintains the whole function of this Parliament.
Okay. What are the functions of the Election Commission?
Election Commission make a Election Commission manage a election system, and also they take a plan to for a election, and also voter list. They make a good they make a smart voter list for the citizen of this country, and also the whole election system they planning, and that's also.
Okay, is there any difference between Act and Ordinance?
Yes, Act is sir, when the Parliament is start, then Act is come, and when the Parliament is not, the member of government and others members
of the Parliament,
the members of the Parliament, they propose
when members of Parliament annex law in the Parliament.
Yes, annex law and a Parliament. This is an act, and when the parliament session is not running, then a law come to an ordinance, which is signed
through the
from the
promulgation
president.
from the president. Okay, this is called
Ordinance.
Okay. Well, who conduct the oath-taking ceremony of the president? You answered. Who conduct the oath-taking ceremony of the speaker?
The oath-taking ceremony of the Chief Justice conducts is the Honorable President.
Who conducts the oath-taking ceremony of the speaker?
President. The President conducts the oath-taking ceremony of the Chief Justice.
I'm not talking about Chief Justice. I'm talking about speaker. Who conducts the oath-taking ceremony of the speaker?
Speaker, Sir President. President conducts the oath-taking ceremony of the speaker.
Okay. Then Chief Justice conducts the oath-taking ceremony of whom?
Chief Justice conduct the Nirbachon Chief Election
Commissioner?
Commission. Chief Election Commission conducts Chief Election Commissioner and the other commissioner and the other lawyer of the
Not
appeal division of High Court. Justice of High Court and the Supreme Court, and also the other constitutional post as Chief Accountant and Auditor General.
Okay. Well, do you have any idea about red tapeism?
Yes, sir. Red tapeism means that a process to a ministry or the government work, it takes the long time, and the work it take a long time, and the work cannot prepare. The work does not prepare smoothly, and for the time it many time consuming for this reason, and it is called the red tapeism.
Okay, red tapeism. That means what complexities that arrive in while making any decision in the in a bureaucratic system, right, or in administrative system, and sometimes it takes a lot of time, long time to get something done, because a file has to go through a lot of tables, and it requires a lot of time to get things done. This is called red tapeism. Okay, this is okay. Well, is there any relation between democracy and development?
Yes, sir. Development and democracy, there have very good relation, because a development is dependent on a democracy and good governance. When a country has good governance and good democracy, the country development will be enriched many systems, and the people and the government, they are also the part of a good democracy to develop their relation, and for this reason the development of a country is going to be highly smooth and standard and a smart way.
Does good governance exist in Bangladesh at present?
Yes, sir. Good governance stands at this moment. Exists.
Well, what are the functions of the Ministry of Public Administration?
The Ministry of Public Administration functions are they they appoint the public administration officer to manage the public work, and also they mm, they work with the government to working safe and working safe for the public administration worker.
Okay, good. We understood that you know the answer, but you could not express in English smoothly. You got stuck several times. You have, you know, but you can't explain many of the questions. Try to carry on this way, because if they ask you questions in English, definitely you have to answer. Well, try to explain. We understood that you know the answer, but you cannot explain the answers in a smart way. Anyway, we understood that yes, you know the answer, but try to make it better, try to make it well. And we know that now you are taking preparation for preliminary exam, that's why you can give time. We hope after preliminary examination, you can give more time while preparing these questions.
Yes, sir. This is the problem, and I trying to remove this problem, but I couldn't this time because I don't get so much time about the preparation, but I'm trying after preliminary exam. Then I started my Viva preparation smoothly.
In a full swing, yes, good. Well, now, do you have any other question to Digant Rana? Shaheen Alam, have you any question? Would you like to ask any question to Digant Rana?
Sir, what is directorate?
Yeah. What is directorate? Okay.
Directorate.
Rana, what is a directorate? Bangla meaning is Odidaptor. What is a directorate?
Directorate is a wing of a public administration sector. It is a wing, and one chief director are head of this directorate.
Can you put an example of a directorate?
Environment Directorate of Bangladesh.
Environment Directorate of Bangladesh. Okay. The Narcotic Control Directorate.
Yes, sir. Narcotic Control.
Okay. Well, good. Okay. Any other question, Shaheen Alam? Shahadat, have you any question? No, Shaheen Alam, any other question?
No, sir. I think so.
Shahadat?
I am requested to you. I want to meet you sometime. If you get me floor, sir. Directly, sir, I want to meet you.
Okay. Where do you live at present? Right now, where do you live?
Sir, right now I am in Tungi Chiragili, but that not problem.
You have to make decisions. So try to find out the subjects that you have read in your academic study that will be helpful for you to make decision. And you may link that one, because a BCS cadre or admin cadre will have to take decision. And on the basis of that, you can make good decision. You can make better decision. Okay, you may make a link about this. Because I don't want, because at this moment you say you live far away, it requires about 2 to 3 hours. It will waste 2 to 3 hours. Okay, that's why I think these 2 to 3 hours are very important for you.
Okay, sir. Are others problems, sir?
Others problem?
Others problem is, sir, such as sir, I suffer from some hesitation, but
Hesitation, it will not be a problem at all, I think, because now you are speaking. Hesitation will not problem for you, will not be a problem for you at all. You can come out from this. It will not be a problem because now you are speaking in front of us and you are answering questions. So hesitation, you can come out from this. It will not be a problem at all. Okay. And
sir, hesitation, sir, such as, sir, I read more and more, but I can't memorize. But what I can do, sir?
Oh, here that means we are asking questions English. These are tough questions, and it's really difficult to answer all these questions in English. But they will not ask you all the questions in English. Some questions, most of the questions will be in Bengali. Most of the questions will be in Bengali. Yes, some questions they may ask you in English. Okay, and try to and you should do one thing at now. Just try to follow the groups where people are sharing their Viva experience. Okay, and it will be better for you. Say what they are telling. They're sharing this in some groups, I think. Okay, take the questions from the groups and try to manage answers of these questions. And in English, try to speak. Try to speak at least 1 hour in English at your house. Take these questions and try to find out the answers of these questions and speak these answers at your house loudly so that you can hear yourself. This way you can remove oral inertia.
Okay, sir. But if you will get time.
I don't have any problem. You can meet me, but issue is that I don't want you to waste 3 to 4 hours before Viva. Okay, this is issue. But if you want, that means in that case, just phone me and then I'll tell you. Okay, I'll give.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Well, so I think this is the end of our today's session. Okay, Shahada, read more and more. Okay, read more and more, speak more and more, and try to gather information. Try to collect more and more information.
Sir, I take more information, but I can't. When I talking, then I cannot edit the information. And sir, and the most problem is I know the things, but when I speaking or when I conversation, then I cannot memorize, sir. But after some time, it available in my memory, sir. Okay. It's a very big problem, sir.
It's a big problem. Okay, so take these questions and try to answer these questions alone. It will be very, it will be a remedial help for you, but remedy for you. And just take the question and answer the questions at your house loudly. Okay, say ask 50 questions to you and answer these 50 questions yourself. This way you can get some benefit, I think. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Even phone me. I'll tell you when you can meet me.
Okay, sir. Inshallah, sir. I will phone you, inshallah.
So this is the end of our today's session.
Sir, what is the topic of the next class?
Next class, we have given you course outline, right? Day 9.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just day 9.
Day 9.
The day 9.
Government mega project.
Probably, yes. Government mega projects, yes.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Okay.